Hello, my name is Chezo Nojang, a family nurse practitioner student at Coppin State University. I'll be presenting on the systems module by Betty Newman. Introduction. This was developed in 1970 by Dr. Newman while at the University of California, LA, as a way to teach an introductory nursing course to nursing students. The main construct of this theory or model is to provide a holistic overview of the physiological, psychological, sociocultural, and development aspects of the human being. Betty Newman's theory is based on the holistic model of care. It includes a comprehensive and system-based approach to nursing, which uses the primary, secondary, and tertiary intervention to retain and maintain patients' wellness. It is an open system in interaction with each other and with the environment. 3 levels of nursing intervention are proposed by this model: primary prevention, secondary prevention, and tertiary prevention. With the primary prevention, a stressor is suspected but has not yet occurred. For example, a family history of breast cancer, a female member could decide to do a mastectomy without symptoms present while keeping up with her annual physical. Secondary prevention happens after occurrence of the symptoms, and tertiary prevention is trying out to maintain optimal client system stability. So those are the 3 systems. What are the major concepts or meta-paradigm of this model? Newman presented 4 concepts: person, nursing, health, wellness, and environment. The person consists of a multi-dimensional and multi-layered systems, with each layer having 5 subsystems. The subsystems include physiological, psychological, the socio-cultural, spiritual, and developmental processes. On the nursing part of it, nursing addresses the person as a whole, taking into consideration their reaction to stressors within and without through the inner being. Nursing is said to be a unique profession that addresses all of the variables which influences the response a person might have to a stressor. Newman emphasized that the perception of the caregiver and the client be assessed, as it can influence the care and outcome. On the health and wellness, health is a continuum of wellness to illness that is dynamic in nature and changing constantly. It is equated with wellness and is focused on prevention, health promotion, maintenance of wellness, and disease prevention. It is the condition in which all parts and subparts are in harmony with the whole, as the client states. And for the environment, according to Newman's the system theory, is all the internal and external forces surrounding the client system. She identifies 3 relevant environments: the internal, the external, and one that is created. The internal environment exists within the client system. All forces and interaction influences that are solely within boundaries of the client system make up this environment. The external environment exists outside the client system, creating environment as stressors that impact patients' being. The system, which is considered the client, is said to have a central core, which represents the basic survival mechanism. The core is surrounded by a series of broken rings called lines of resistance. It helps with the client's defense against stressors. There is a normal line of defense and flexible line of defense. The normal line of defense is the outer solid circle, which represents state of wellness and adaptation of the person or individual. The outer layer is the flexible line of defense, which is first protective mechanism, provides greater short-term protection against stressors attack. And here is a diagram of Newman's all the different talking about the basic structure of energy resources, talks about the flexible line of defense, and also the normal line of defense. Applicable to the Newman's system, it is a generalized theory that can be used in device practice settings, from research to education to daily clinical practice. Its concepts are easy to understand, are interrelated, logical, and consistent. It is easily identifiable for nursing education and practice, and has been used in nursing research extensively. It's usable in the care of critically ill patients to provide stability in all aspects of care for the hospitalized patient, and in ambulatory care settings to aid patients with chronic health care problems. Under research, the system model has been used significantly over the past decade to generate nursing theory and as a conceptual framework to advance nursing as a scientific discipline. Nurse researchers are attracted to its qualitative and quantitative ideas and tend to use it as a conceptual framework. And in education, Newman's model has been well accepted in academia and used widely to develop curriculum within and outside the United States. Its holistic view of the client provides an adequate background for nursing education at all levels. It is effective in conceptual transition among all levels of nursing education and can be used to guide continuum education. It helps guide the study of individuals' illness and reaction to stressors. Its broad and holistic approach challenges educators to address cultural consideration as part of their curriculum. It gives nursing educators the ability to structure their educational program in a broad-based manner that is all-encompassing. Clinical practice. It helps facilitate goal-directed, unified, holistic approach to client care and is also appropriate for multidisciplinary use to prevent fragmentation of client care. The model has several instruments that can assist the nurse in collecting and synthesizing client data. Its nursing process format consists of 3 steps: the nursing diagnosis, nursing goals, and nursing outcomes. Diagnosis involves obtaining comprehensive database so wellness can be determined. Nursing goals are established by negotiation between caregiver and the client. Nursing outcomes are then established based on one or more of the 3 prevention as intervention modes. Outcomes could be achieved or reformulated. The model can be used to guide practice with critically ill patients as well as with chronic illness like diabetes. And here are my references. Thank you very much.